Howdy, Greenhorn! Why is that your problem? Like snooping around or what? Then tomorrow morning, I wake with a band of raiders at my butt. But there is nothing that can take down the Carters. Got it, Greenhorn? Where the damned Whitelegs got my first wife, I did not shed any tears. Do you understand? Not even one. But I loaded my shotgun and hunted them down until I got the scalp of every last one of them. So, if you're a scout of some goddamn gang, be warned, my friend. Give up the ranch? Are you out of your mind? This place has been a family possession since pre-war times. Even if I would be the damn last Carter in this ranch, I won't move from here until the bitter end. In a raider attack a few years back, my legs were smashed by a sledgehammer. Jack took the hammer from the bloody raider and crushed his skull. However, my legs have barely recovered, so I'm a damn cripple now, but I can still hold a gun for God's sake. Looking for a merit? What? Finally, someone who doesn't just want to beg through his life. If you ask me, they should shoot all these petitioners on sight. There really is something that you could do. We have real problems with these damn scorpions. There must be a nest nearby. My youngest daughter, Frida, was stung by one of them and died in pain. Poor thing. If you send these critters to hell, it'll be worth your while. Farewell.
Talk to Natasha. I've got nothing to discuss with you.
How's it going? I'm responsible for cooking, cutting the meat, washing the vegetables, and such things. I also support Mrs. Carter in the household. It's very hard. We have to work a lot, and when we're taking just short breaks, we're beaten. This place isn't suitable for living here. There's no fresh water, the soil is hard and dripping, and there's hardly any protection save this old robot. Me and Fiona were on our way back from Wendover. We were there to buy new fabrics for Rachel and to get some change from the village. We had the salt flats already behind us when we were suddenly encircled by a gang on their motorcycles. We had no chance to flee. I'd expected to be raped and murdered, but the gang wanted to get a better price for unused goods. After spending some days in the camp of the 80s somewhere in the desert, we were taken back to Wendover, this time as slaves. They offered us at the local slave market, and a traveling merchant got the award. The trader wanted to travel to the eastern cities to seek his fortune there, but on the way he became very sick. He stopped at the Carter Ranch and sold us to the old man. The old man was able to retain most of the caps directly because the dealer had to pay him for his transport back to Wendover so that he could seek a doctor there. I think he died out there in the desert because Tom came back without him just 2 days later. Since then, This is where we've lived. Tom and Rosa are only two dumb children, and Bob is a crazy loner, and Louise is just a frustrated, repressed woman without any opinion or courage. These four people are quite harmless in themselves. It's the old Carter that makes the whole family so unpleasant. The old Carter is a stubborn, grumpy dodderer who hates the whole world except himself. His stubbornness keeps this whole place together. As soon as he's gone, this place will collapse in itself, and will soon home only ghosts. We mustn't talk about it. This is the most important rule of our community. You really want to help us? Why would you? I hope this isn't a trick. That sounds like you're honest with me. Okay, I'll trust you. I hope you don't disappoint me. Our community lives south of here, in the mountains behind Toxeton. Very secluded and hidden. Here are the coordinates of the entrance to the valley. Search for Nana. She's our leader and knows what to do. Thank you, stranger. I'm in your debt. Take care.
What's up? This is the Carter Ranch, in my family's possession for many generations. The war could not drive us out, the Whitelegs did not, and the 80s never ventured. We were already here as the grass was still glowing with radiation, and nothing will ever drive us away from here. That's a joke of my father's, because I more prefer to make rum than to fight. I left the cracking. Always brings conversation material, and who knows, maybe it really somehow prevents someone from shooting at me. How stupid do you think I am? This is a family secret, and has been passed on for generations. I surely won't just tell some random stranger. No, it's a California product, but I've perfected it, and now the taste is more pure than ever before. Oh, that's nice. Since the sacking of New Canaan, I've only had a few customers. If you buy a larger quantity from me, I'll give them to you for 7 per bottle. Wait a minute. Wait, you got me. For 5, we're in business. How many bottles did you want to buy? Very unfortunate. I'll be here if you want the bottles. This is all that I'm currently selling. Don't drink too much.
What can I do for you? There's so much to do. Sometimes it makes me very tired, you know? My poor father has been slaughtered by gypsies. Although he was as strong as a growlar, he was my hero. He's a strong man. I admire him. Nothing can put him down. It's good that they're here. They help Mrs. Carter, but Grandpa says they're lazy, so I have to beat them sometimes. He was sick. I left him in the desert. I think the coyotes got him. Sure, but Grandpa said the man would die anyway. See you.
Hey there! I'm Rosa, and the old man is my grandpa. I'm trapped at this lonely place because the old dawdler don't let me go. He says, "The Carters have to hold together." What a crap! For a few weeks, the well is completely depleted, and we have no fresh water left. Tom now must do regular tours to Twin Falls with Pack Brahmin to get fresh water. Most of the time, we've been sitting dry for a few days when he comes back. I think if we don't find a source of water soon, we can't stay here for much longer. I could imagine something worse than to abandon the ranch, but the old man will never leave this place. He's a terrible man, but I must respect his will because he is the family leader. Tom is certainly not a bad boy, but he has only sawdust between his ears. He's kind of scary, but probably quite harmless. I avoid him. This is not difficult anyways, because he never leaves the house. See you!
Hello, traveler. I'm Louise, Mr. Carter's wife, but you must go now. He's very jealous. I take care of the house and of the welfare of my dear husband and the 2 kids. Of course, I am happy. My husband is a good, honest man. We are very satisfied with our lives here. They are lazy rats, which would fall in our back at the first opportunity. I would sell them in Wendover for good caps. We could use that. Take care.
Howdy, Greenhorn! Good work, stranger! How can I reward you? I've no caps at all. Let's think. Ha! I got it! I'll give you some of that miserable throat cleaner of my misguided son. You can pick up 250 bottles from him. Well, that's something, isn't it? Do you want to insult me? I'll tell you, I may not be a young bouncer anymore, but my little friend is still doing good duty. Bloody hell, 3 of my wives and 5 of my children have already kicked the bucket, but I'm still here. No, damn it! They're the kids of my first son, Jack. May God have mercy on his soul. He was slaughtered together with his wife by a bloodthirsty gang of gypsies on their way home. The 2 kids are snot-nosed brats. Jack had never beaten them, so now they're hardly able to go to the loo alone. Unfortunately, yes. He's my second misguided son. I'm ashamed of him. All day long he sits in his damn chamber and distills this disgusting rock gut. Never saw him with a woman. I start wondering if he, God forbid, is normal at all. He can't deal with weapons either. He's really completely useless. Only 2 slaves. I bought them as a real bargain from a traveling slaver. They're here to help my poor wife Louise. But if you don't pay attention for just a second, they linger around like 2 old lazy dogs. A regular beating is absolutely necessary. So, you making demands now or what? I'll do it, devil. You want to mess with the Carters? Just because I like your face, I offer you to take the 2 for 10,000 caps. I don't give it monkeys. Take it or leave it. Farewell.